second video for my Carnivore channel, Carnivore with Nadine. Uh, I'm glad you guys liked the intro video. I wanted just to keep that simple, right? And I promised you guys that I would talk about how I got into the carnivore community. I don't know anybody in the carnivore community. I'm a new person in the community. Uh, as you know, I'm from Belgium. As far as I know, I don't think there are many, I don't know any other Belgian person that does carnivore. I might look up on Facebook if there is a Belgian group for carnivores. But I don't think there is. Like I haven't really seen anybody yet from Belgium who does carnivore. Uh, I have heard Lynn talk about a woman who has a website with people who have that she documented people who are doing a carnivore. But I mean, like YouTube channels, I don't know anybody who does that um, in my country. So, how I got in here is I come from the keto journey and I wanted to start doing keto because I wasn't losing any weight. I was reaching a plateau and I was keep gaining weight. Before I started keto, I was vegetarian, and before that, I wanted to try vegan. I thought like maybe vegan will help me to lose weight. That was a really bad decision because, and now I understand why I have gained all that weight because carbs make you gain weight. And in that time, I was following a girl who, I don't know what her name is, fruitarian. She was a fruitarian and the banana girl. And that time I was following the banana girl. And I'm talking about like 10, 13 years ago. And I was always going up and down with my weight. I wasn't losing any weight. I was not making progress. So it was always going up, then it was coming, then really going up, then going down. Nothing was really changing. So I thought I'm gonna try the vegan diet. I'm gonna try the banana girl diet. And that was a big mistake because when I tried that, uh, which was eating a lot of bananas, she was a fruitarian. And for dinner, it was carbs, grains. And I thought, well, okay, this is something new that I'm trying. I probably gain weight because, you know, it's new. So my body is adjusting. That was the thing that I was saying to myself. You're gaining weight because your body is not used to eating this way. That's why you're gaining weight of veganism. No. At some point, I was gaining 10 kilos a month. And I never weighted that much ever in my life. I was going towards 80 kilos, 90 kilos. Uh, that wasn't it. At some point, my gums were becoming so soft that I could not even eat a slice of bread. That's how much my gums were soft. I was risking my teeth falling out. So my dentist told me to immediately stop with eating vegan, the fruitarian diet, because I was losing my teeth and my gums were so soft. I couldn't eat an apple. I couldn't eat a slice of bread. It was too painful. And I thought, I mean, how is this normal? If that is so healthy, why is this happening to me? Why am I gaining so much weight? Why are my gums becoming soft? Why am I risking losing my teeth if this is so healthy that they claim to be? So I had to stop doing that. And to get away from that, I was becoming vegetarian, and slowly I was able to eat normal again. Of course, I was with all that extra weight that I had to lose. Nothing was changing. I was staying on the same weight. Like no matter what I did, it would not go off. So then I found out about the keto diet. So I started to do that. That was working. That was working for me for a year or three. But then I was again reaching a plateau and I also gained weight of it. And I said, That's not normal. I mean, it's low carb, and I'm supposed to lose weight. And this year I did a quiz from Dr. Brain MD because I said to myself, something isn't right yet. There's still something that I need to know that is going to work for me. Um, because I also followed keto with Eat Right for Your Blood Type. Because I have a booklet of it. Eat Right for Your Blood Type. I am blood type O. This is a booklet that I had for years. So I started to try that. I said to myself, I'm going to try keto with the food lists that I'm allowed to do for blood type O. And it was getting better, but I was still not getting the results that I wanted. So I was still doing something not right because the weight will not go off. It will not go off. This is a weird thing of all. If my weight that I have, which should make me look really big, right? I'm at 1 meter and 63 centimeters. But when you see me, look, I'm gonna stand up. When you see me, I am not that big at all as I weigh on the scale. So my weight does not compare with what I look like. See, because this is my hand. I look, I can put my hands over each other. This is my waist. So On the scale, I weighed myself today, and I don't like saying how much I weigh because I find it shameful to say. But on the scale, I weighed today 110 kilos. But when you see me on camera, would you say that I weigh 110 kilos? No. My clothing size on top is a medium. This is a medium. And my trousers are an extra large of clothing size. So, like, my doctor doesn't understand. He often says to me, "How can you weigh this much and look like that?" I said to him, "I don't know. I don't know why that is." So I decided to do a quiz from Dr. Brain MD, which you can find out what kind of brain type you have. And I have brain type 3. And brain type 3 nutrition is the diet that they recommend for people who have diabetes. Because I didn't understand what those words meant, the way that they call that diet for diabetics. So I looked up what it means, because I'm not English, I'm actually Dutch of language. So if I don't understand something, I have to look it up. And I found out that the nutrition for brain type 3 is for diabetic people. So I started to look it up, but I wanted to keep doing keto. I don't have diabetics. Yeah, I'm not diabetic, but it means that the result that I have of his quiz means that I could be a risk for diabetic. So when I was looking up keto for diabetics, that's when I saw Carnivore appear on YouTube. So I started to watch documentaries, videos, people who are doing carnivore who are diabetic. And that's how I actually started to get into this community. I started to subscribe to people. I watch daily videos of the YouTube channels that I'm subscribed to. I try to attend a live stream when I can, because we all live in different parts of the world, so the hours are different for everybody when there's a live. I am on London or Brussels time. Uh, so that's how I got into it. And now I use this booklet, Eat Right for Your Type, for your blood type O. I am O. And I compared the food list for blood type O with the food list in carnivore. And normally, if I want to stay carnivore and I want to eat the right foods for my blood type also, I should do the lion diet. I have been trying the lion diet. This is my second week that I do the lion carnivore. And it's been going really well until this morning. I wanted to eat a deer steak, and I didn't feel well after eating that deer steak. And I thought, okay, I have been doing lion diet I have tried it for a week and a half, but maybe now my body wants some eggs, some bacon, some cheese, some yogurt. So I bought today crispy bacon. I bought some cheeses. I bought some yogurt, Greek yogurts. I will make a video of what I have in my refrigerator. That's gonna be for tomorrow. But according to this booklet, it says something about your ancestry. So here is a section meats and poultry. It says weekly for women, it's weekly 2 to 5 ounces, which is a portion. And then you have if your ancestry is African, Caucasian, or Asian. So if you have in your ancestry African, then you cannot digest eggs. That's what this booklet says. If you are blood type O, you are from the original blood type. Uh, and then you cannot digest eggs. And the best meat that you can eat is red meats, so beef. They don't recommend dairy for blood type O. They do not recommend dairy for blood type O. They do not recommend lean meats for blood type O. So that's why I started carnivore in October, beginning October. So we're now about half of November. So I've been doing carnivore for 8 to 9 weeks now. And this is my second week that I did first a month standard carnivore. And then because I started to read which foods of the foodless carnivore that I can have for blood type O. I realized if I want to continue doing carnivore, the best that I can do is the lion version, the lion diet version in carnivore, because those are the foods that is recommended for blood type O, and all the other stuff that you can have in standard carnivore, they don't recommend that for blood type O. I don't know. I don't know anybody yet who applies a blood type to carnivore. But that's how I wanted to try it. And until now, it was going really well until this morning that I ate that deer steak and I didn't feel well. So that's something I'm not gonna eat anymore. I also stopped eating poultry, like chicken. Doesn't taste good anymore. Chicken doesn't taste good anymore. Like turkey. Turkey is something that I like to eat. That doesn't taste the same either anymore. Eggs I still can eat, but I try not to eat too many eggs because when I was a child, I had eczema. So I have risk getting rash on my skin. So that's why I don't eat too much eggs. But it doesn't make me sick. There was a time that eggs would make me sick and make me throw up. But that is some before I was carnivore. Uh, yeah, I am about 98% carnivore. And if I have a difficult moments, then I am ketovore. So you guys know my age. I am 46, so I have to change my eating habits of 46 years. That's a lot. That doesn't change overnight. But doing keto has helped me a lot to be able to be carnivore now. So if you're able to do keto for a long time, you're gonna have it much easier to do carnivore because that has helped a lot to quit a lot of carbs, to quit a lot of food that you're normally not supposed to have. I still drink coffee. That's an addiction. That's an addiction that I want to quit. I still sometimes have my cola zero. That is a 2% that I am not carnivore. And I'm trying to quit eating potato chips. I'm trying to quit Lay's and Doritos. That's a 2%. And sometimes I have white chocolate. So that's a 2% that I am not carnivore. But those are those difficult moments that, yeah, I have to change my eating habits of 46 years. I mean, that's half of my life. So, but for the rest, I am 98% carnivore because I've been keto before. Um, so for this week, I'm gonna do standard carnivore again. The tomorrow, next week, I'm doing standard carnivore again for a few days. And then I'm gonna go over back to lion diet again because I'm thinking maybe it was just one day that I felt sick of eating that deer steak. Um, I don't know. I think like my body, I'm just new to it. This is my 8, 9 week. I don't expect at all that I can do this perfectly like other people who have been doing it already for some years now. Uh, but I am going to stick to it. This is not just a diet for me to lose weight. This is for me. I do this. I do carnivore for life. I want to do it for the rest of my life. I've been watching daily videos and I wanted to follow people like me, everyday people who follow it, real life stories from people who are doing carnivore because I believe that is the best evidence that it works. And I have been watching many hours of videos from the channels that I follow, and I'm really convinced that is what we're supposed to do. It has already healed so many people. Uh, I also share people their videos on Twitter, and yeah, I'm doing it for the rest of my life. I'm doing carnivore for life. It's not as a quick fix for me. It's not like I'm gonna do this, and when the scale says the kilos that I want to reach, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go back to the old way of eating. No, I'm not doing that. I'm doing this for life because I'm changing my kitchen into a carnivore kitchen. So I had visit of my family, my mom and my sister. And my sister has not seen me in some time. And she was shocked how much I look slimmer to her. But the scale doesn't say that I lost weight, but I look slimmer. I look a lot slimmer. And she says to me, that is just of eating meat. That is just of eating animal products. Nothing of fruit, nothing of veggies. I said, no, just meat, just animal products. And then she said, are you feeling okay? Like, are you not dizzy? Do you feel well? Do you have cramps? I said, no. And then she asked me, how do you go to the toilet? I said, that's all fine. Like, I go to the toilet like I always do. Like, I don't have any constipation problems. Uh, I'm glad I don't have that problem. But yeah, how much time? It's almost a half hour. So that is in short how I got into the carnivore community. Uh, Yeah, my next video is going to be what I put in my journals. So, this is my financial journal for carnivore. And these are images that I found on Pinterest. This is how I started. When I started in beginning October, that I was looking up pictures of the carnivore diet. So there are three variations. You have keto carnivore, standard carnivore, and then the lion diet. And then it was saying what the foods are under each one. And then I also printed the carnivore foods pyramids. These are drinks that you're allowed to have on carnivore. So filter water the most, then sparkling water, and last coffee. Uh, and this is then the food list that I compared with Eat Right for Your Type, Blood Type O. And maybe you guys we'll find. So yeah, this is my laptop records every 30 minutes. So this is part two of the same video. I was saying that maybe that is something worth to look into. What I did for me, checking the food list carnivore with the food list for your blood type. Uh, what I also track is my daily steps. So, what I write down is the dates, how much I weigh, how many steps I did, my calories, and how much percent of the daily steps that I done on 100. Then what I also track is my period. So my period is my menstruation is always on time. It starts the day that it's supposed to start. Uh, it's never late, and the amount of days that I should have it is also normal. And I have the app Clue to check. Oh, wait. I have the app Clue to check my period. This is a calendar. I also check that. I also track that in my Carnivore Journal. This is my Carnivore Journal. I also write down when I have cravings. That is something that I also track when I have certain cravings. And what that exactly is. I also track when I take a supplement, and this is the only supplement that I have, magnesium from Woman's Best. Um, what I also gonna start tracking is when I have to go to the toilet. So when I have to pee and when I have to go to the big toilet, because I watch daily videos and I have seen this mentions people that have to go a lot to the toilet and people who have been doing a carnivore diet for a long time, that every 4 to 5 days they only have to go. So I'm gonna track that too, when I have to pee and when I have to go to the big toilet, because I want to see when I track that if it becomes less and less and less. That I also reach a moment where I only have to go only every 4 to 5 days, knowing that has nothing to do with constipation, but that I'm well on my way in doing carnivore. Because this is a problem, it's a real problem in my life. Every time that I want to do groceries, I make sure that I don't have to pee and that I don't have to go to the big toilet. Because when I go outside, I have the anxiety of, oh my God, I hope I don't have to go to a big toilet now. I hope I do not have to pee now. And now I know by watching videos, it's because of carbs that we have that problem. So, yeah, it's because of carbs that we have that problem. And now I know what to do about it. So, that is something I'm also going to track in my journal when I have to pee and when I have to go to the big toilet, and then see if it becomes less and less. About weight, I know that for women, you can gain some weight and that it takes more time to lose the weight. So I'm going to keep that in mind. And I think I have said the most important about those things. Uh, what I also doing is I am making, so I am a psychic reader. I do readings for the collective. And I decided as a creative idea to create an oracle deck for people who do the carnivore diet. Because I have a book, you guys are not going to know what this book is, but there is a Dutch author who wrote a book, and this is a psychologic language of foods. So each food product has a certain spiritual, energetic meaning. It carries energetic energy. It carries spiritual energy, energy frequency. Uh, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make oracle cards of the foods products that you're allowed to eat in carnivore. And then I'm gonna, like I normally do with cards, shuffle them and see which card jumps out. Like, say, for example, hamburgers. Okay, so what does that say for me today? I mean, that is an idea that I have. These are oracle cards that I made. It's in Dutch. These are oracle cards that I made. This has to do with something else that I am doing as a project. It's from the heart journey. And the heart journey is where you have a ceramic heart and you do meditation exercises with it. And then you break the heart into pieces. I got it here. Then you break the heart into pieces. And the amount of pieces that you have is inner healing that you have to do. And then you have to hold those pieces in your hands and meditate with it, and then see what comes through in your minds. And then you use this glue, this golden glue, to make them one again, a complete heart again. Yeah, I am not your average carnivore person. I am a bit spiritual, but also in faith. So on my YouTube channel, I have Spiritual Faith Sunday episodes. And this is my Christian oracle deck that I'm making. This is a card that I recently made of Jesus. It says our first love and our last love. I still have a lot of work on it, but This is also a card that I made for the deck. Jesus paid it all. And then these are like prayers and verses. So yeah, so if I would say, okay, I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and what comes out is, Father God, you ask us at times to prioritize, to look at this life in the light of that which is to come, our temporary frailty compared to your eternity. The pain we feel on earth and the wholeness of heaven. It puts things into perspective. So, with that hope, I bring to you my body as it is today and ask for healing, peace, and release from fear, that I may continue to serve you, both in this life and that to come. And I found these texts online. So I looked up prayers for health and wholeness, and I turned them into cards, and there were also verses included in it. So I make my own decks, and this is my Jesus bullet journal. Got a picture here. I'm gonna show you guys what I already made. That was my words for the year that God gave me, completed. And I'm gonna do videos on the messages that I get. I am a psychic, I'm clairvoyant, I am intuitive, I do readings, I can get visions, I do telepathic messages with the divine, with God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus. And I am combining the carnivore journey with my faith, with my spirituality. So these are pages I made. This this is my Jesus journal. Wait. This is somebody that I follow on YouTube, Kim Dolan Lato. And on this is like a vision board, but I am gonna put pictures of books that I wanna buy. I'm doing her 21 days fitness Bible study challenge. This is her daily tracker. And this is day one Bible study around health and fitness. I also found this online and it's quite a lot to read. And then I have something special I want to do also a video on. There is this app, Write It Down. It's an AI therapist app. So instead of going to a therapist, you use an AI therapy diary app, and you write entries like you would do in a normal journal or a normal diary. And then the app will make a report of your entries which are your psychological themes, and then the therapy advice that they give you. And I wrote entries why I wanted to do the carnivore diet. So I'm gonna then write down, make a video what the app said, what the report said, what the psychological themes are, and the advice. And it's interesting. So then I wanted to already share, and I'm gonna end the video because it's already quite long right now. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. And tomorrow I will make a video what I have in my fridge. Bye. See you tomorrow.